Another video where Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and Keir Starmer face off. I'm going to look at some of the language used in this video, break it down, give you some examples, and also look at some of the body language, some of the non-verbal communication taking place as well.
His Home Secretary says the asylum system is broken. Who broke it?
Broken here means not working or functioning properly. He's saying that the asylum system in the UK is broken. He's implying she is the one who broke it, Suella Braverman.
What did we on this side of the House do? We gave the British people a referendum on Brexit.
A referendum is when people vote in order to make a decision about a particular subject rather than voting for a person. He's saying we gave the British public a referendum on Brexit.
We delivered Brexit. We ended the free movement of people, Mr. Speaker.
Free movement means the legal permission for goods, capital, services or workers to leave one country and enter another country without legal documents.
It's not something the Honourable Gentleman supported. He opposed it at every turn, and it's not what the British people want.
At every turn means wherever or whenever someone tries to do something. He's saying that the Labour Party tried to oppose the referendum on Brexit at every turn.
No one wants open borders on this side of the House. They've lost control of the borders on their side of the House.
Open borders means a situation in which goods and people can enter and leave a country easily. Keir Starmer is saying that no one wants open borders in the UK.
4 Prime Ministers in 5 years, and it's the same old, same old.
Same old is used to say that something remains the same, especially when it is boring or unpleasant. He's saying despite the Tories having so many prime ministers, they haven't changed at all. It's the same old, same old.
He stands there and tries to pass the blame.
People rightly want to see us getting a grip of migration in our borders.
Get a grip means to begin to understand a difficult situation and start to find a way of dealing with it. Rishi Sunak is saying people want to see us getting a grip on migration.
The Right Honourable Gentleman, he voted against the Nationality and Borders Bill. Said he would scrap the Rwanda partnership.
Scrap means to get rid of something that is no longer useful or wanted. He's saying that Labour always wanted to scrap the Rwanda partnership, that is sending the asylum seekers to the UK to Rwanda.
Border control is a serious, complex issue. But not only does the party opposite not have a plan, they have opposed every single measure.
Look at how he's using his karate chop gesture to drive home his point. Every single measure.
Have taken to solve the problem. You can't attack a plan if you don't have a plan.
The Rwanda deal was launched in April. It cost the taxpayer £140 million and rising. The number of people deported to Rwanda is 0. Since then, 30,000 people have crossed the channel in small boats. It's not working, is it? He hasn't got a grip.
The Home Secretary and I, when it comes to tackling on migration, reducing migration, we are on the same page.
On the same page means in agreement. He's saying that he and the Home Secretary are on the same page on the matter of immigration.
Of all the people who arrived in small boats last year, how many asylum claims have been processed?
Asylum claim means if a government gives a person from another country asylum, they allow them to stay, usually because they are unable to return home safely for political reasons.
If he really was serious about fixing this problem, then he would acknowledge that we do need to tackle the issue of people putting spurious claims, spurious repeated last-minute claims to frustrate the process. That's how we'll tackle the system.
Something that is spurious seems to be genuine but is false. He's saying a lot of people make spurious claims for asylum in the UK.
But this is a serious and escalating problem.
Escalating means to make something become greater or more serious. He's trying to say that the number of fake asylum claims is an escalating problem in the UK.
We will make sure that we control our borders, and we will always do it fairly and compassionately because that's the right thing.
He talks about my time as Director of Public Prosecutions. I prosecuted people smugglers. He can't even get an asylum claim processed.
Look at that pronounced head shake.
No. I think the answer to the question whether the Home Secretary received legal advice to move people out of Marsden is yes. He just hasn't got the guts to say it.
Guts or having guts means bravery and determination. He's saying that Rishi Sunak doesn't have the guts to tell the truth about Suella Braverman.
She's broken the ministerial code, lost control of a refugee centre and put our security at risk. She did get one thing right. She finally admitted that the Tories have broken the asylum system. Criminal gangs running amok.
Run amok means to behave without control in a wild or dangerous way. He's saying that criminal gangs are running amok in the situation.
Thousands crossing the channel in small boats every week, hardly any claims processed. So why doesn't he get a proper Home Secretary, scrap the Rwanda gimmick?
A gimmick is something that is intended to impress and interest you, but is really not at all useful. He's describing the Rwanda project as a gimmick.
Down on smuggling gangs, end the small boat crossings, speed up asylum claims and agree an international deal on refugees. Start governing for once and get a grip.
Honourable gentleman rightly raised the topic of national security, because it is important. But this is the person who in 2019 told the BBC, and I quote, "I do think Jeremy Corbyn would make a great Prime Minister."
They keep going on about Corbyn, but look at Angela Rayner over here. She's really going for him. Good for her.
Speaker, let's remember that national security agenda, abolishing our armed forces, scrapping the nuclear deterrent.
A deterrent is something that stops people from doing something. He's referring to the UK's nuclear deterrent.
Withdrawing from NATO, voting against every single anti-terror law we tried, befriending Hamas and Hezbollah. He may want to forget about it, but we will remind him of it every week, because it's the Conservative government that will keep this country safe.
Watch how expressive and energetic he is when using gestures. He's extending his arms to drive home his points. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and tell me what you thought about this video. Would you like me to do more of these videos in the future? Let me know in the comments below. See you, bye.